What's up everyone? Welcome to my review for Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. I just love saying the title of that movie. Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. It just fits perfectly. And this is going to be a quick review, seeing that I saw a really late screening for this movie today, and it's like 10 o'clock right now, so I want to make this review quick. So you know what, let's get straight into it. Alright, so the story here, the story for Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter follows, of course, Abraham Lincoln. It actually starts off when he was like 9 or 10, where he actually witnesses his mother getting murdered. And not really getting murdered, more like this guy attacks her the day after she gets sick and she dies. And he's all like, oh, I know it was this guy, and no one pretty much believes me in a way. And he decides when he's grown up, he will buy a gun and he will kill this man. And he does. But the thing is, this man, he's not a man, he is a vampire, and he attacks Abraham Lincoln, beats the shit out of him, and then of course someone has to come and save him, because if he dies right there, that would be weird. That's not how history went. Wait. And this man named Henry Sturgis, if you know history, Henry Sturgis saves him, and yeah, they become somewhat allies, not really friends, but allies. And Henry Sturgis decides, you know what, Abraham Lincoln, you want to fight vampires, you want to get revenge on the person that killed your mother, well, then you have to train with me and become awesome. And that's where the story goes, and Abraham Lincoln becomes a vampire hunter. He has to do a bunch of contracts, kill a bunch of vampires before he can lead up to the big kill. And of course he meets his wife, Mary Todd. He meets a bunch of other people that become big in his life when he becomes president. And they also mix like real non-fictional stuff into this fictional story. So, you know, like of course the Emancipation Proclamation and all that. So, yeah, that's the story for Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. Just say, I love the premise to this movie, and the story just completely went, they didn't go ridiculous, they didn't go like, oh, jokey throughout the entire film. Most of it is actually more like going for the drama-ish side and the action side, don't get me wrong. And most of it is serious. I mean, there's some times here and there where it gets really, really like insane, where you're like, oh my god, this is so silly. But for the most part, it's going completely serious, and I love it. And I have to admit, the guy who plays Abraham Lincoln in this film, Benjamin Walker, he's great in this film. I really enjoyed him. I really like him when he was, at first, you know, he's like a 22-year-old Abraham Lincoln. Then when he's 50-year-old Lincoln, he has all his makeup and the beard and stuff. He does a great job with both of them, and I'll just say it. He looks like a young Liam Neeson. Everybody keeps saying it, I'll just say it there. I have no joke for it. There you go. The rest of the cast also did a really good job. You have Dominic Cooper, who plays Henry Sturgis, and I really like that actor. I mean, I've seen him in a few things. I saw him in Captain America. I saw him in this movie called The Devil's Double. Fantastic in that movie, and I hope to see him more because he's really good in this too. Mary Elizabeth Winstead, who is gorgeous, I love her, and she's great in this film. You got Jimmy Simpson, Anthony Mackie, some other people, Rufus Swell, who plays the villain of the film, and you know, everybody does a great job here. I mean, for what they're trying to do, you know, some of it's cheesy, some of it's just good. The script itself isn't amazing, but they do a good job of what they have. Of course, the main reason why you're coming to see this film, not because of the story or whatever, well, actually, maybe some people are coming for the story, but main reason why is the action. You want to see Abraham Lincoln with a freaking axe just whip some vampire ass, and you get to see that a lot. And I gotta admit, the action is very, very entertaining here. You see an axe kill vampires a lot, especially in the last like 20 minutes when there's actually a train scene where Abraham Lincoln's screwing up some vampires on a train, and there's a whole shot where it's just, whoa, whoa, I'm killing some people, and he passes it to someone else, and they start killing people with axes, and he's doing this like woo 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 woo, he's doing all that flippy stuff with the axe. You saw it in the trailer, and he starts whipping ass. And there's also scenes in the beginning of the film where he's whipping ass too and breaking down trees with one swing, which is insane. But it's a movie with vampires and Abraham Lincoln, so you can suspend your disbelief. And it's just such a fun movie, action-wise and just story-wise. Everybody does a good job for what they have. I mean, there's problems here and there. It's a little slow here and there, and just a couple of teensy-weensy little plot holes, but for the most part, I think this is a very entertaining film, and also the special effects are really good in here. I mean, it's a very Zack Snyder-esque look to it. I mean, nothing looks extremely real, but it's very stylized and it looks really good for the movie. So overall, I have to admit, this movie was a lot of fun. I have to really, you know, I have to admit, it was really fun. I don't know what else to say. It's Abraham Lincoln versus vampires. That's it. 31 out of 40. I enjoyed it. So anyway, there you go. There's my review. It was a quickish one, I hope. I don't know. I can't see the time now. But there you go. There's my review. Thank you and goodbye.